All right. Kunta and Laman sat frozen with fear. Kunta and Laman sat frozen with fear. You cannot be told these things strongly enough. But that's what their father said. You must know what your uncles and I saw happening to those who have been stolen. Who have been stolen. There's a difference between slaves among ourselves and those whom Tubal takes away to be slaves for him. He said that they saw stolen people, chained inside long, stout, heavily guarded bamboo pens along the shore of the river. One small canoe brought important acting taboo from the big canoes. The stolen people were dragged outside their pens onto the sand. Their heads had been shaved and they had been greased until they shined all over. They from the slave masters. First, they were made to squat and jump up and down, said Omoro. And then, when the Tobu had seen enough of that, they ordered the stolen people's mouths forced open for their teeth and their throats to be looked at. Swiftly, Omoro's finger touched Kunta's bottom. And as Kunta jumped, Omoro said, then the man's photo was pulled and looked at. Even the woman's private was expected. Wow. And the Tobu finally made the people squat again and stuck burning hot irons against their backs and shoulders. Then, screaming and struggling, the people were shipped toward the water, where small canoes waited to take them out to their big canoes. My brothers and I watched many fall onto their bodies, crawling and eating in the sand, as if to get one last hold and bite of their own home, said Amoro. But they were dragged and beaten on, beaten the F up. Linemen, some kept fighting against the whips and the clubs like warriors until they jumped into the water among terrible long fish with gray backs and white bellies and curved mouths and full thrashing teeth that redded the water with their blood, like Killmonger said in the movie Black Panther. I might get a ride today if Ngozi coming.
No.
The person who got the ride, you.
Hey,
I gotta go to work, but I want to do a little video before I go. So
Give me a t-shirt. I gotta make him or what's the name?
Man.
you use my t-shirts. I use it on.
Yeah.
You know, for nobody.
Kunta and Laman had huddled close to each other, each gripping the other's hand in shock or whatever. It's better that you know these things than that your mother and I killed the white folk one day for you. White cock one. Amar looked at his sons. Do you know what this means? What that means? Kunta managed to nod. Eric found his bus. When someone is missing, hey, close my door for me. Sending this video. Gotta do at least 3 hours worth of video per day. Kunta managed to nod. Eric found his voice. My brother. When someone is missing, for he had seen families frantically chanting to Allah as they squatted around the white coat, bleeding and flapping with his throat slit. Ugh. Yes, said Omoto. If the white cock dies on his breast, hope remains. But when a white cock flies to death on his back, then no hope remains. And the whole village joins the family in crying to Allah. Fa, Lemon's voice, squeaky with fear, startled Kunta. Where do the big canoes take the stolen people? The elder said to join, saying, do, said Omar. All right, we're on chapter 17 and Alex Haley Roots. Just getting up. So frightened with Laman by his father's talk of slave talking. Our father's brothers and are also sons of the Karabi Kunta Kinte, for whom I am named, said Kunta proudly. Kunta arranged twigs on the ground to show the Kinte family different individuals. But he could see that Laman still didn't understand. Oh, that's cool. That's cool on that one. I'm gonna get this. Black Christian nationalism. It's a book by the founder of the Shining Black Madonna. I really need to get a Bible too. Alright. Since the publication, generations of black Christians have found inspiration in the tale of Israel's escape from bondage in Egypt without realizing that the black nation Israel was a black nation. I might need a haircut. Black Christian nationalism, black liberation struggle, black nation, black men, and promised land on earth, where black people can live together with dignity. Religion of Israel began with Moses, who was an African. Moses fled, leaving the people in bondage. He settled among the black people of Midian, but thought him an Egyptian, and married the daughter of Jethro, the Midianite high priest. Oh. Cultures have been handed down for millions of years. Put together the Yahweh religion, stories of creation, the fall of man, and the negative confessions of the Egyptians, from which he derived the Ten Commandments. He thanked the black man's God who had been revealed to him by Jethro. Abraham had covenant with the ancient God, which he did not know. Moses sent the Yahweh religion. Midian as the religion of Abraham. God, Midian. Religion of myth. Egyptians. Powerful Israel. Story of the burning bush. to undertake this difficult task. This is a 10-minute mark. We're talking about the story of the burning bush. Recognized poorly equipped, fluent, charismatic leader. Alright, y'all. Peace. I think I'm going to walk to work. Love power. God power. God's love. Love everyone. But what was your principles for your race?